This is hip hop.
What's up, people?
This is Jam 94.5.
I had to play a little Leave Me Alone in honor of young Pharoah. Right now, young Pharoah is better. You are first rising star. Triple C, somebody beat you. First rising star. Triple C, somebody beat you. Just barely. What up, Darren? Y'all welcome. Y'all welcome. Come on in. Let me get a like when y'all enter the room, please, if y'all don't mind. Likes when y'all enter the room, if you don't mind, or dislike. What up, D Prince, my nigga Wax? Yes, welcome. Now, in true Shane TV fashion, let's get right down to the nitty gritty. Today, earlier on one of my breaks, I was scrolling through YouTube, like I generally do. And I seen a couple of videos, as a matter of fact, that were put up by YK The Truth. This is starting to really go too far as young Pharoah is concerned. And just so you know now, I'm going to say this right now, Pharoah, you already lost. Not only did you already lose because of the information that's out there and the fact that you can't refute it with any sort of facts, evidence, witnesses, personal first-hand knowledge, etc., etc. So the fact that you can't refute any of this shit, and you know why you can't, is because you did it. Like, everybody knows you stole that logo, and he will halfway talk about the lawyer shit halfway because he knows to a lot of people it's confusing because they don't know the ins and outs of it. So therefore, he'll halfway talk about it. But that other shit, he will not mention, especially that logo, because you dead the rights. Niggas got you dead the rights on that shit. So I can't wait to hear your cockamamie excuse for that bullshit. But anyway, he puts out a video. He goes on a live stream today with the crummiest nigga in California. Okay, a grown man who still doesn't bring in $10,000 a year, but is on YouTube every day doing YouTube videos. I don't understand it. I do not understand how this is tolerated in the community. But nevertheless, let us continue. Again, hashtag Kev Gills. How much money you make a year? Just period, nigga. We ain't talking just YouTube, just period. You fucking bum. Moving on. He goes on Kev Gill's show today, which he does generally when he's having trouble. Do you guys ever notice that whenever he's having certain beefs or whatever, he runs to Kev Gill's page? Kev, you stupid bastard. That's because when the backlash comes, your page will be the first page flagged. Okay? But we all know you're a glory whore and you'll do anything to pretend that you're famous in hopes that one day Corey Holcomb will notice you. That's his dream. His dream is that Corey Holcomb will one day notice him and have him on, and he may get more subscribers. As Corey Holcomb once showed and proved on one of his shows, he went to the store. No, he went to the bank, and he said he was making a deposit, and he said that he asked the bank teller how much money could he get for his subscribers. He said he has over 100,000 subscribers, so how much money could he get for that? And the bank teller told him, so unfortunately, you can't get anything for that. So I don't know what these niggas be doing this shit for, because you definitely ain't getting no money for it. But nevertheless, let's stay on topic. So he goes on that on Kev Gill's show today, and he goes to run his mouth about Polite. Now, once again, Kev Gills, you said you wasn't doing no more videos about Polite. That's a lie. So we already know you're a liar, and you're going on. You're having a live stream with a liar. And Pharoah is running his mouth about Polite, this, that, and third. After he goes on some sister show, if anybody knows the female show that he went on, you can throw it in the chat. I don't know her name, but he went on her show, I guess, trying to address YK The Truth. about all the shit that he was putting up about him and the shit that he's done and that he put up. Let's say it correctly, because he's not just putting things up. The things that he's done that he's putting them up. So he goes on his sister show and deflects. He tells halfway information, and I heard some of it when he said that YK the Truth said that I did this and I was locked up, and then he said some shit which was funny, and I'm gonna say this right here. This nigga said, I was locked up. How can I hire an attorney if I'm in jail? I was like, I've been locked up before, and hiring an attorney is absolutely no problem whatsoever from being locked up. Being locked up stops you not one iota from acquiring a goddamn attorney. As a matter of fact, most attorneys are acquired when people are locked up. So he goes on, and that was one of his techniques to say that how he could be innocent, because he can't even get a lawyer while locked up. That's because most of the people that whose pages he on, they are not.
They keep lawyers posted in jail.
Huh?
They keep lawyers posted in jail.
Yo, exactly. They keep lawyers' names posted in the jails, especially legal aid lawyers like the one that you had. So anyway, he's going up there, running his mouth, still deflecting. But that isn't the point of this live stream. The point of this live stream is that since YK the Truth has been giving him that work, since YK the Truth have just been bombarding him, he asks the same question. He never changes the question. He lets you know that a nigga's deflecting, because how many times I gotta ask you the same thing and you keep talking about different shit and I'm only talking about one thing. So he keeps deflecting on a routine basis. So now he's got to the point where YK the Truth's audience is picking up. It's picking up traction. And what Pharoah knows and what he fears the most is this. He knows that eventually Sinetta and Polite and the rest of the people who don't like him already are going to start picking this story up. It's going to be people who have more than 2,000 subscribers or 1,700 like YK the Truth. It's going to be more than people like my page who have 1,500 subscribers. It's going to be people whose pages are a lot bigger who are going to pick these things up, and they're going to have a 3-hour fucking live stream about how young Pharoah stole a children's charity organization's logo and catchphrase. Not only did he steal the logo, people, he stole the fucking phrase that is attached to it, etc., and made jewelry out of that shit. And he didn't even just do it. He did it while saying that he created it. So it's like, nigga, you intentionally lied. You intentionally frauded people. You intentionally are dishonest. This was not an accident. You know it wasn't an accident. You were intentionally dishonest. So for YK the Truth to bring that shit to the light and let people know that, hey, you're doing it again, black people, the same way y'all fell for Polite and started following his page, subscribing to his page, watching all his videos, donating to whatever rinky-dink fake-ass cause he said he made up in order for you to give him money. Black people, you're starting to do it again with this dude, Pharoah. So he started to make videos showing people what the fuck this nigga was doing. Now, just like we talked about last week and a couple days on a couple streams we did, like, listen, when people are providing information about what somebody did, that's just the information. You are not to be addressing me. You're not to be addressing him. No one should be addressing YK the Truth. The only thing you should be addressing is whether his information is viable or it is not. That is it. There's nothing else to talk about. There's no reason that I should have ever seen a picture of YK the Truth's mother. There is no reason that that sister's face should have ever been anywhere near YouTube or somebody's IG that wasn't YK the Truth's IG, and him showing it to people. YK the Truth's children. There should be no reason that I have seen pictures of YK the Truth's children via young Pharoah. There's no reason for it. There's nothing you can fucking say to me of why you did that except I know this shit. I've been on YouTube. I'm a veteran now. I'm a veteran on YouTube now. So as a YouTube veteran, I already know why you did that. As a YouTube veteran, I've been through this shit before. As a YouTube veteran, I know full well when you start addressing point A and these niggas start talking about C, D, Q, R, everything else, is because you got them. And when they start talking about your family members who have nothing to do with the YouTube videos that you're doing about them, and they're bringing up your family members, not showing how your family members are out here scamming people, not showing how your family members are doing what you're alleging they're doing. They're just showing pictures of them. That's a YouTube. It's meant to say, here, nigga, I went on your Instagram, which is public, by the way, and anybody could go see YK to choose kids if you wanted to. Anyway, because it's right on Instagram. What to do is have an Instagram account. So for you to put these things out there, the only reason you're doing it is in an attempt to get him to stop telling people the truth about you. That's all it is. That's all it means. So Pharoah, let us dissect this for a second. Let's talk about this. Why Mr. Black Woman is God? For what reason did you plaster that man's daughters and mother all over YouTube? Excuse me, all over your Instagram account, knowing that people on your Instagram account are going to screenshot it, make YouTube videos about it, etc., etc., etc. Why would you do that? Are you going to go on Kev Gill's channel and explain why you did that? Because Kev Gills, didn't you just call for people to flag somebody's channel, Hassan Campbell's channel, for making reference to your children? Not even showing pictures of them for real, just for talking about them. Kev Gills was crying and bitching and moaning, rightfully so, because of somebody bringing up his children and plastering them all over fucking YouTube and talking about his children all over YouTube and talking about his kid's mother, this, that, and third, all over YouTube. Then he turns right around today and has a nigga on who just 2 days ago does the very same thing. He turns around and does the very same thing. And you have this nigga on your show with no problems, no hesitations, no nothing. The reason why he does it is, we explained at the top of the show, Kev Gills is what niggas at the temp service who make more a year than that nigga. But he sits on YouTube with that swap meet jewelry who his man exposed him for having, saying that you already told him that you went to the swap meet and bought that jewelry. And I believe him. You want to know why I believe him? Because that's the type of nigga Kev Gills is. And once he befriends you, he'll tell you the truth about him. That's how I know that his lawsuit and his workman's comp suit was bullshit and all of that shit. I already knew that shit. Why? Because he told me. How the fuck else would I know? I don't know this nigga. I didn't know that nigga before I met him. Fuck would I know you was full of shit about it? Understand? So you go on this nigga's platform and do this and have this nigga on your show who's doing the same thing. So again, we want to know about Pharoah's daughters. Pharoah, so you telling me it's open game now for us to get pictures of your kids and put them all up on YouTube and make videos about how you a fucking scamming ass little piece of shit and how you a little lying ass, dirty ass nigga who run around telling people that they should not listen to the government, and then if they listen to the government and do what the police say, they stuck in the matrix and they slaves, yet you are still actively on parole? Meaning you are doing whatever the fuck the police tell you to do? You want us to put your face on a YouTube video, my nigga, and then throw your kids up here and start talking shit. Because if you ask Sarnetta, when he tried to go at my family, ask him what I did about his wife and said about her. Nigga, I will take the gloves off and I will wear your fucking ass out. Because unlike you, bitch nigga, I don't rely on my YouTube page as a source of income. So therefore, I can get up here and say whatever the fuck I want to say, and if they flag it, I'll just make another page, bitch. I don't need this shit like you do. I don't fiend for it. Do you know that this nigga's been channel hopping? He's been on 3 to 4 different platforms in the last 5 days. Notice the pattern. Notice that he's channel hopping. He's going at everybody's platform. You know what he's doing? He is attempting to conjure up support. He is attempting to conjure up support from all different platforms so that when this shit officially starts to go down, he has some sort of people, some sort of support, some people somewhere still believing in him somewhat. What up, Dark Man X? Peace. He has some people somewhere still believing in him. That is what he's doing. That's why he's going page to page to page to page. Why you, all the women and the last sister whose page you went on? I'ma call her out too. She's a fucking piece of shit for having a nigga on her platform and supporting him and kikiing and ha-haing with him right after he just took another black woman, YK to choose some fucking baby mother, and took her kids and plastered them all over the fucking internet for no other reason than somebody exposed his lies that he keeps telling and trying to hide. No other reason than that. So since you feel that that's okay and you can kiki and ha-ha with him, your fat fucking face ass, fucking fraud ass can get it just like he does. And I don't know her name, Dark Man. As soon as I find out her name, I'm gonna say it all over this live stream. Not Shabazz, but if she don't come out and say something, she can get it too. Because you're not gonna keep saying that you're here to do this and you're here to do that. You Johnny-come-latelys coming in and talking about you're here to expose all the people who've been doing this, that, and the third, but you're doing it with Pharoah, a nigga who has so many unanswered allegations with teeth. It's not like this shit don't have teeth. This nigga's allegations have teeth. I don't even like to call them allegations anymore because it's obvious that this nigga's lying. So Keisha Shabazz, you have until this weekend to come out and ask Pharoah the question of, yo, what the fuck is going on with all of this shit? Because as an attorney, it is interesting that you did have that logo on your website selling jewelry and told the world that you invented it, created it, started it, etc., and that has proven to be a lie. And once it was proven to be a lie, you have never, ever, ever spoken about it. To this very moment, to this very day, you have yet to speak on that shit, ever. So Keisha Shabazz, you have until Saturday. And then Saturday morning, if I don't see an interview or you doing a video about addressing young Pharoah, you will now be implicated as a fucking scammer with the rest of them. Because this shit is getting to the point where it's fucking disgusting. And niggas keep going to pulling out people's family members, plastering them all over internets. For what reason, I still do not understand. What is that supposed to prove? You're not proving, Pharoah, that you didn't steal that money, bitch. Showing a picture of one of my daughters does not mean that you did not steal that logo, bitch. Speak upon that. The next time I hear you, every time I hear you do a video about Polite, I'm doing a video about you. Who the fuck are you to call Polite a fucking scammer when you're doing the very thing that he does? And you're even doing the very thing that he does by running around to different platforms talking shit about other niggas while you're doing that same thing they're doing. And again, for Kev Gills, I'm glad to see you got that, you back in that corner. You know what I'm saying? Sucking up the McDonald's Wi-Fi. We really wish you would stop covering that window up because we can still see it. Or if you're going to cover it up, get something tall enough to actually block the whole window. We still see the window, bitch. We know that there's golden arches right outside of it. When are we going to see Kev Gills doing videos in a car driving somewhere? He doesn't even have to be driving. We just want to see you in a car somewhere doing a video or just walking somewhere, not in circles around the Wi-Fi radius. Hey, yo, but on a serious note, yo, all you niggas, man, all y'all getting it, yo. All you niggas are getting it, dog. I told you, I don't give a fuck before this year is out. All you niggas is gonna get it. Every time I see that shit. So I want somebody to please find that sister he just did a live stream with. When Pharoah was addressing the so-called money that he stole, which he know he stole that shit. Like, the point is this. All the reasons that you collected the money, you didn't use it for any of those reasons. So there's nothing you could say. There's nothing you can say. The daycare money, you ain't used that for no daycare. You know you didn't. And why would you say you was going to create a daycare in every state? That includes Hawaii and all that. You stupid. Like, you just dumb as fuck, nigga. You were going to create a daycare in Alaska? You mean to tell me, young Pharoah, you were going to North Dakota to create a daycare? Because if you say you're creating a daycare in all 50 states, that includes the Dakotas, Alaska. Let's think of some other places where there's not one nigga. Wyoming. You were going to Wyoming and create a motherfucking daycare center? Really? Wyoming? Come on now. So, y'all, come on, chat. Give me a couple of other places that niggas just do not frequent. Okay, we already used the Dakotas. We already said Wyoming. We know you wasn't going to Wyoming or Alaska to create a goddamn daycare center. We're going to dissect this daycare center shit right now. Okay, we're going to Rhode Island. You mean to tell me you were coming to fucking Rhode Island to create a daycare center, my nigga? Nebraska, good one, Triple C. Nebraska. You were going to bumfuck Nebraska. Your black ass with dreads was going to fuck Nebraska to create Oklahoma. Vermont. That is a good one. There is no niggas there. It ain't no niggas in Vermont, nigma. And you was gonna create a daycare center in Vermont. Where in Vermont? Give us a street, a city, some kind of county that you looked up where you were gonna put the daycare in Maine. This nigga never been to Maine. Yo, in Boise, fucking Idaho. Exactly, nigga. Iowa, nigga. I can see you in Iowa creating a daycare center with a felony, with a goddamn gun and dope felony. Do you know? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, dog. Yo, you can't even be around children. I'm surprised they'll let you around your children. Yes, street dreams are made of these. Thank you, D Prince. Street dreams are made of these. something, Kansas, where all they do is lock up niggas with gun charges. And you gonna go to Kansas and open it. Where in, guys, we need to know where in Kansas. You know what I'm saying? Where in Portland, Maine, a black daycare. You know what? It would be a pioneer. It would be the very first motherfucking black daycare for the babies, for the sisters, for the gods and the goddesses. Because black woman is God and she's God until she makes me mad and I call her a stupid bitch and da 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 da. Like Sinetta, same ass nigga. Black woman is God until I get mad and want to plaster her all over IG and then I want to tell niggas I can fight because I'm a Muay Thai fighter, but the only people I ever beat up is back alley malnutrition Cambodians. Okay? Stop beating up escaped refugees from North Korea. Hey, yo, that nigga Pharoah be fighting malnutrition refugees from North Korea. These niggas haven't eaten in months. They don't even know how they got to and he in there beating them up and shit. This nigga Pharoah. Oh my fucking God, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, he lost the fight to a white dude? No, he didn't. Oh, that's the live stream. Young Pharoah has no problem beating up back alley Cambodians and malnutrition North Koreans. But every time he gets in the ring with the devil, he gets his ass kicked. You little bastard. How come you didn't put that video up? I want to see that shit. You better not let me find it, bitch. Because that shit is going on Shane TV. Oh, it's up. Oh, I need that, D Prince. I need that. His ass is going down, nigga. Oh my God. I'm gonna do voiceover commentary for the fight and everything. Yes, the white boy made him spin off. Ain't that what he be saying? Spin off, spin off. That fucking buffalo slang. The fuck you talking about spin off, nigga? Talking about people's dead fathers. Oh, we can't let that slide either. Why can't it choose father who's passed on, brother's gone, back to the ancestors, and this nigga is up here talking shit about him. Now the first time, what's his friend he keep bringing up? His dead man Max, or whatever the nigga is, Mix. His man Mix. What if we start talking shit about Mix? What if we start talking about his maggots eating that nigga eyes out or some stupid shit like that? How would you feel, nigga? Like, that's why I said, man, a stupid little homo nigga like you get in your feelings and you just do anything. I can calmly say shit to you, like, fuck Mix. If you gonna talk about other people's dead friends and parents and family members, fuck your dead family members. If you gonna talk about people's children like that and throw them up there with no hesitation and talk shit, man, fuck your fucking babies then, nigga. I ain't you, nigga. I don't run around telling people the such and such is God, nigga, and this, that, and God. I can say what I want, because I don't make claims like you do. Stupid fucking bastard. But this nigga running around talking about he putting up daycares in Boise, Idaho. Imagine that, nigga. Fuck are you, yo? Oh, I just got the video. Oh, man. Oh, man. When I we doing another video once I get in. Once I get in and shower and change and relax, see my kids or whatever, like, yo, I'm gonna do another video and we gonna see what happened to Young Spinoff. And I'm gonna do a voiceover. And it's gonna be the white boy addresses Young Pharoah about stolen logo. Yo, the white boy had to fuck you up for the community. Getting your little dusty ass kicked, nigga. You fucking buck teeth faggot. Can't stand that little nigga, man, because he pop off a whole bunch. And then when he get mad, right, like he'll really get all animated and shit, like he's really gonna do something. And that's when that's the only time, man, I don't be wishing violence when it come to my people, except niggas like that. Like, I don't like when niggas always go there. Like, I do this and I'm in the streets and like, nigga, man, like, stop playing, dogs. You ain't in no fucking streets, man. Like, you wasn't in those streets like I was in the streets, nigga. Cause a little nigga like you, nigga, I would have made you do whatever the fuck I wanted you to do, G. I'll pop your little fucking head off your fucking shoulders, nigga. I wish you would have a fucking gun around me. That would be my gun. And if you don't believe me, nigga, check my fucking background, nigga. Ask a nigga who know me for real. Not the parent me, not me since I had kids and become a totally different man, of course, but find the old me, nigga. A little nigga like you, I would have taken your gun. I would have said, fire up the J, my nigga. Let's spark, nigga. Let's smoke. I would have smoked your weed up. Yo, niggas would have hustled out of your crib just so you could think you cool with us. We would have hustled right out of your fucking house. You stupid bastard. Been in there humping your sister and everything. We'd have been raw with you. Raw with your whole family, nigga. Since you bringing up people's families. You a dirty little bastard for that. And just before I go, just to let everybody know, dogs, anybody who starts doing that and resorts to bringing up people's family members and shit like that, you already lost the fight. You already lost the, you better slow down, bastard. You already lost the beef, yo. The beef is over. You lost. You lost. When you start resorting exactly to slander, ad hominem attacks, all that type of monkey shit, you lost, dog. It's over. Champion YK the truth. Because you're not addressing the point. Niggas is talking about a point. Then you got the stupid people who actually follow you saying shit like, I heard one nigga, which I had to reply to this shit. This is what this nigga said. YK, where I'm from, niggas approach niggas and ask them, won't you approach Pharoah and personally and da-da-da-da-da-da, because that's some faggot shit. Niggas in my hood, we approach a nigga or we shoot him and we do this. And I had to respond to that nigga. First off, nigga, when the police disrespect you and all that, do you approach them? Do you shoot them? So don't talk about killing no nigga. Kill them fucking cops who disrespect you every day first before you start talking that shit, you stupid little bastard. But that's the niggas that follow that nigga. That's niggas who follow bitch ass niggas like him, dogs. That's who follow niggas like him. Niggas like that, they don't have no problem with this nigga doing the bullshit that he do. Saying the bullshit that he say. What up, Suey? What's up, nigga? That's my nigga right there. So long story short, man, Shane TV, this nigga lost, man, again, officially. He's now resorting to Sonetta and polite tactics, putting people's children up on Facebook and IG and all that bullshit to try to gain some sort of one-up, and instead of addressing the fact that he stole that logo and ripped all the information down, and stole all that, ripped all the information down once he started to get addressed about where it came from, etc., because he know that he stole this shit. Point blank, period. End of fucking story, nigga. You done. You got caught. And like I tell my sons, when my sons get caught and they start trying to finesse their way out of shit or circle talk me or some shit, you want to know what I say to my sons? Ho. I'll be like, just like this. Hold on. Listen, dog, you're caught. Nah. Shut up. You're caught, bro. You're caught. Let it be. All right? Wear your shit like a man. Don't be a pussy. This is what I say to a 10, 12, and 13-year-old, which I expect I have to say it to him, but I'm going to say it to you. Don't be a pussy, all right? Don't disrespect your father by being a fucking pussy. Wear your shit. Whatever you did, whatever you do, stand up for your shit. Wear it. When addressed, tell what you did, and it's going to be over. Your punishment going to be over. You're not even going to get punished the way you would if you lie. I openly tell my sons this. If you told the truth, my nigga, first off, it wouldn't be no in the corner shit. You wouldn't get no headbutt. You wouldn't get yelled at. You wouldn't get none of this shit. I wouldn't do none of that shit if you came out and told the truth. Then I could be a parent and talk to you and address it and try to correct it so you be on the straight path. But when you come at me with bullshit and circle talk, which is bullshit, which means you think I'm stupid and you think that you could just say anything. Then you run around talking shit about Polite and Nature Boy because they're two well-known names in the YouTube community amongst black people. So you're going to talk shit about them because everybody talks shit about Polite because everybody's really learning that he's a fraud now. Everybody talks shit about Nature Boy because Nature Boy's weird. But what you don't talk about is the fact that Nature Boy live everything you talk about. All that shit Pharoah talks about, Nature Boy lives that shit in real life. That's why he real jealous, for real. Like, ultimate dog, if you look at it, though you don't have to respect it, because I don't respect it like that, but Nature Boy is a fucking prince of his own little village. It may be a disgusting little crappy village, but he's a little leader, king, prince, ruler of his own little Zamunda, nigga. What you doing, Pharoah? This nigga said he was going to do some shit and actually went out to the motherfucking woods to do the shit. Went out there to do it. Though we wish he hadn't. Though we would have rather he hadn't. And we rather he brought a couple of nurse practitioners with him or something, some midwives or something like somebody know what the fuck they doing to help with a child if the child may be ill at birth. But he went out there, nigga. What the fuck you do? You watched Polite pretend that he was rich and you thought that he really, really was rich. Like the rest of them dumb niggas, when we kept telling you he's renting cars, like, dog, if y'all notice, every week, dogs, I be in a new nice car. Every car I drive in, nigga, since I've been here, nigga, is the same year we in, 2017 or 18 whips. I openly told you niggas, nigga, I got a job. I rent cars because I don't feel like buying one. The fuck? I can afford to rent cars every week to go back and forth where I want to go. I'm not going to get up here and have somebody take pictures of me in the car and then be like, yeah, I'm going to pull this one out today and then tomorrow I'm going to pull. Like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. The fuck out of here, dog. Like, what are you talking about, nigga? Shame TV's watch, man. You bring up people's kids and family members, you already lost, man. You already lost, man. To that sister who had that nigga up there on her show and let him get away with all that shit after what he did for a nigga simply addressing scams that he did. Simply addressing this nigga scams. Not one time has YK the Truth ever spoke about that nigga's fucking kids, man. In none of the videos he does. Never has he said, yo, we should call CPS or Child Protective Services or whatever they call it in Buffalo Services, whatever the fuck. We should call these niggas on Pharoah because he's a liar and a scammer and he's probably doing weird shit around the kids. Nobody's ever saying that shit, dog. Nobody does that. So you gonna have this nigga on your show and allow that shit to happen? Like I said, when I find out her name, it'll go up in a live stream. Fuck you too. Fuck you too. Because that's basically what you saying. For this YouTube fame, you niggas will do anything, yo. That shit is sad, my nigga. On dogs, G. That shit is sad, my nigga. That shit is sad. Fucking sorry fucks. Shame TV, man. Y'all, let me watch this video of this white boy punishing this nigga real quick so I could do a voiceover over the shit. And this is the white boy addressing Pharoah about his scams. Peace.